In today's Health Alert, a new study shows a sharp rise in nicotine-related incidents involving young children. 2 young toddlers have died, and experts say flavored nicotine pouches may be part of the problem. Our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi, joining us now with all those details. And Doc, what can you tell us about this rise in nicotine-related incidents?
Yeah, Simon and Glenn, it's really concerning. A new study, in fact, found that nicotine-related calls to poison centers jumped, get this, more than 760% from 2020 to 2023 amongst kids under 6. That's a huge increase for me. Most of the cases happen at home. A large chunk of them, about 76%, involve babies and toddlers under 2. And while the products included chewing tobacco, vapes, gums, and lozenges, the biggest spike came from nicotine pouches. Now, these pouches are small, they're tiny, they're about the size of a piece of gum. People tuck them between their lip and gum, and the nicotine gets absorbed through the lining of the mouth. Now, here's the alarming part, right? Even though these nicotine pouches make up only 1.4% of nicotine ingestions, they're linked to 150% higher risk of serious reactions and were twice as likely to send a child to the hospital. Now, part of the problem is that these pouches come in a variety of tempting flavors and bright, colorful packaging. They're also, left out where curious toddlers and young kids can find them. Unfortunately, nicotine can be very dangerous to young children.
Now, Doc, how does nicotine affect young children, and what can parents do most of all to keep them safe?
It's an important question, right? So nicotine levels, Simon, in these pouches range from 1.5 to 12 milligrams each, but even small amounts can make a child sick, causing nausea, vomiting, or tremors. Higher doses, in fact, can raise heart rate, blood pressure, and narrow the arteries, raising the risk of even of a heart attack. In some cases, it can cause seizures or stop their breathing. While most of these ingestions, right, were associated with some minor effects, the study found that over 1,600 children had serious outcomes. And in fact, there were 39 cases with major effects. And as you mentioned, sadly, 2 one-year-old boys died after getting into liquid nicotine. So to keep your children safe, here's what I recommend. Don't use nicotine products in front of them. Kids copy what they see, and if it looks like candy, they'll want to try it. Always store pouches and nicotine products up high, or better yet, locked away, and make sure grandparents, babysitters, and other adults follow the same rules. And also, these products may not look dangerous, but they're absolutely not safe for kids. If your child swallows any nicotine product, please call the Poison Control Center right away at 1-800-222-1222. This is a dangerous problem. I think we can take steps to and have precautions just to prevent this from happening again.
Such a crucial warning, and it helps to have that number handy at home. Doc, thank you so much. And if you have a question for the doctor, you can email him, Dr. Nandi at askdrnandi.com, or send it to us on Facebook.